Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913 and we're Let's Playing Shadow of Destiny. In the last episode, we began Chapter 5. And now we're going to talk to Alfred for the first time. And sadly, we cannot skip this cutscene.
Oh, yes? Do you work at this museum?
But we've never seen it before.
What?
Well, I mean, we've seen it, but
building is a...
not in Chapter 5.
This is my home. We've been here for generations.
So yeah, Alfred's just talking about his awesome mustache.
As the descendants of the regional squire.
And his,
now.
his giant house.
First it was my parents, now my wife.
And his parents and his
Such
wife,
short time.
were all
That
killed
leaves just
or
myself and the two children in
died
this
in the
castle
house.
of a house. You're right, it's too large for
It's
just
just
the
too
three of
large
us.
for the... when did Ike ever say anything about it being
Perhaps
large?
it ought to be a museum, just as you say.
You know what?
I'm
Alfred
sorry.
is very,
I didn't
what's
mean
the
that
word?
as sarcasm. Don't
Very
be offended.
persuadable.
Actually, I'm grateful for the advice.
Look, I barely gave you any
To tell you
advice.
the truth, I'd been thinking that I should
I just
get rid
asked
of
you
this
if it
house.
was...
Too many memories of my wife to
if it was a
really sorrow.
museum. Wow, you're just taking it in another way, Alfred.
But a museum? That's something I haven't thought of.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe a good thing, a museum.
Yeah, you can have people pay you money to look at
Perhaps this
pictures
is
you
meant
got
to
on your
be.
walls. I say that's pretty nice.
There are enough
You can have him
pictures in
pay
that
for a
collection of my
mustache
forebears.
ride.
It seems he had an artist he favored.
Because that's cool.
You mean Carl Franson?
Mustaches and stuff.
How did you know that?
Yeah. How did you know that he had pictures
checking
in
into this house?
Carl Franson?
I don't remember telling anyone that it was for sale yet.
No, please don't misunderstand.
Don't
It's just
misunderstand,
that I
but
happen
it's
to
like
his
it's
paintings.
like
And it's not like, you know...
it's not like you know what. Like you never finished what you were gonna say.
Well, all right then. I've made up my mind anyway.
And then Alfred's like, sure, I'll just
turn up
a complete stranger asked me if this is a museum,
of paintings to the public.
and I'm just gonna make it a
That
museum.
way I can take care of the children while I work.
That's how it works.
Besides, I know that there's at least one admirer of Carl Franson's work. All right.
Well,
that's
I mean,
what I'll do.
Ike won't
I owe
check
you
it out
many
for at
thanks.
least 100 years.
By the way, allow me to introduce myself, if somewhat.
My name is
belatedly.
Mr. Mustache.
My name is
Oh,
Alfred Brum.
his name's
Nice to
Alfred,
meet you.
yes.
I'm Ike Kush.
I'm grateful to you, Ike.
Senor Mustache.
Come inside. We'll have tea or something.
Or how would you say Mr. in
Okay.
German? I'm not sure. Better be Mr. Mustache. Fraulein, so it must be Frau. No, because that's Frau Bula. I don't know. But, oh no, the baby's sleeping.
Ooh,
And that's
sorry.
Eckard's dad.
Just gone to sleep, finally.
All right then. Come out by yourself, Sybil.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Will you
it's
make
Eckard's
tea
dad.
for our guest?
If I must.
Sibylla is not Eckard's dad. Yeah, I have Sakura Miko 16 talking to me.
Here you go.
Yeah,
thank you
but
for
guess
the tea,
what?
dear.
It's Eckard.
Oh yes.
Sibylla
I
is a
should
girl.
tell my
How can
sweet
she be
Sybil.
your dad?
I've decided to turn this house into a museum. What do you
Yes,
say?
she's gonna turn the house. Yeah, because Sibylla didn't
Whatever
want.
you decide is always good enough
Sibylla
for me.
doesn't want the house to be sold,
Thank you. I was a little afraid that you'd object.
and she'll just have to listen to you.
Oh, it's much, much better than selling this house.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
I see. I'm sorry I made you worry that much. I know. Let's have a photograph taken.
Yeah, there you go.
If we're going to start a museum, we'll need to renovate. We'll all get a picture taken with the house before
Oh,
then.
so we're gonna have the picture anyways. Excellent.
Please join us, Ike. There's no time
What?
like the present.
You want me to
I'm gonna
join
fetch the
you,
photographer this instant.
Mr. Franson, this early in the morning?
Mr. Franzen?
Franson?
Oh, yes, he's descended from the
Oh.
painter Carl Franson. Maybe that's why he's a photographer.
Yeah, because you got sick of
He's a
painting.
good friend of mine. I can count on him to come if I need him.
Oh, so
Just wait a little while.
you're gonna go get the.
Sibylla,
Yeah,
you
go get
hold the
him.
fort and watch the baby, please.
Of course.
Of course. As the rich get richer, with their museum idea. I mean, unless he's donating the money to some sort of foundation or science or cause.
Persuade Father not to sell the
Well, I
house?
barely said anything.
No, I didn't do anything like that.
Yeah.
This is something your father decided on his own.
Yeah, I guess it's just so influential. He mentions the
Oh,
museum
I
and
see.
bam,
But
museum.
I'm awfully glad that the house won't be sold.
Yeah, at least the house won't be sold. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, Sybilla's cool. She's giving me
Oh,
tea.
it's coming undone here. Give it
Tea
to me.
is good.
I'll mend it for you.
What?
Yeah, Ike
Oh, that's
doesn't like
okay.
Ike doesn't like people touching his clothes.
Don't worry. I may look little, but I can do
Look at this, she's
anything.
pulling Ike. God, she's like the world's strongest 12-year-old. Or
Everything besides
8 year, I think
kitchen
she's like
manners.
8, 9, 10 years old.
That's for Father to wear in the festival soon.
Your dad's gonna wear that? He's a clan member?
I sewed that too. So don't be shy.
Look at that, you're good at sewing. That's great. Now watch, Ike takes off his jacket and then he had shoes. What the
Are you
hell?
cold?
Really, Ike?
You are. Just put
Such
that
a girl.
costume over you. I'll
How
be
thin
done
is that
soon.
turtleneck, huh? What a baby. Right? Right. So yeah, she's sewing it back together. Because she's a good girl and a nice person. While Ike just sits around.
Almost done. You do look funny.
You shouldn't make fun of Ike. Ike's a caring
It
soul.
suits you. Let's have the picture taken like that.
I guess Ike is gonna take the picture in the juggler uniform, yes. He is the juggler, and I will, next time I do play this game, I will show off how you be the juggler,
Alright.
basically.
Hold still, please.
Alright. And voila. Picture
Thank
forever
you
etched in
very
stone.
much. I'm sorry I dragged you out of bed.
Oh god, give me a break. It's what, like
Thank
10
you to
o'clock?
You, too. You can change back now.
That's right. I should get changed.
Yeah, you should, alright, buddy? You should get changed and we should get going with this whole thing. And you see what they did? No key over there. You notice
Oh,
there's no
I
key.
thought you changed already.
What? Oh, not yet.
That's why they zoomed in on it. And look at that, there's the frying pan. And I think that this is the whole part of the scene that's
You carry
changed.
frying pans around with you?
Oh, that. It's a long story.
That's it right there.
I'm sorry, but I have something I need to do, so see you soon.
So Ike doesn't want to be
Come
friends
again
anymore.
soon.
So he wants
You
to
can
leave.
use that key as much as you want.
Because he doesn't like personal,
What?
I saw you.
whatever that is, interaction.
What are you talking about?
What's the matter? You have to go somewhere, right? You shouldn't be late.
Yeah, Ike, you shouldn't be
Oh,
late.
that's right. Okay, see you.
Get out. Well, look how funny he walks too. Isn't he he's a funny walker. That Ike. Alright, so now that we've done that whole long scene just to go, and now we can go talk to Alfred here and tell him, make it a library. Make it a frickin' library already. And now we can get the hell out of here and warp back to the present in order to find out that we need the sea hare antidote. And I think that's one of the reasons why they give you so much time in this chapter, is because in case you didn't, for some reason you didn't do that part yet. They give you a lot of time because that whole Eckard, or that whole Alfred scene is quite a big ass scene. So yeah. Away we go, time traveling. So let's go to the museum. I mean, the library. Yeah, and I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, he's holding his cell phone instead of having fire in his hand. So that's pretty cool, huh? So let's head over here. And Where the hell is it? There we go. There's the energy unit I wanted. Now let's head south towards the museum, library. I'll probably just interchange it. I mean, it's either one or the other. Excuse me, kitty. Down the street we go. Down the street we go. Where we stop, no one knows. Well, yeah. So let's grab another energy unit. Because we're awesome. And we need all the energy units we can get for this next part. And let's go inside the Brom Library. The library. Alright. So now let's go look at that book. And look, we looked at that book. Now let's head back into the past. We're here, we have to pick up the key to the... whatever the hell we're going to. To the laboratory, that's where we have to go. Yes. So yeah, this, okay, we skipped that. The house blew up. Hey, look at it, Mama. Guess what? The house blew up. Hey, Mama. Guess what? The house blew up. So we need to head over to the butcher, grab some meat, so we can go inside. We're running, and you see, unlike Kenshin in Dragon Quest, basically he does not pace himself when he runs, and that's why he's huffing like a mother.
What, looking for meat? Hey, you're kind of cute. I'll tell you what, you can have the scrap meat over there for free.
Here we go again with the good thing I look cute, huh? And who says beautiful people don't get what they want all the time? Huh? Who's, you know what I mean? When you're beautiful, you can totally get whatever you want. I should know, I'm just joking. Alright, let's go through the alleyway. Oh look, there's an energy unit near a wheelbarrow, excellent. And let's head over here to this way. Let's see if I can get through this whole chapter in this video. I mean, so far it's looking like I won't, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get through this frickin' chapter. Even if it kills me, which it won't, but you know what I mean. I mean, it's gonna kill Ike. Alright, dog, meat, bye-bye. Inside the house. This is where we meet Homunculus. Now, I don't know if it is because Homunculus is firstborn or if it's because of another reason, which we'll find out later, why Homunculus is there and he's kind of like, quote-unquote, injured or whatever. So now we warp back in time. And we're gonna go and see Margaret and other things. Yay! Warp action go! So okay, now what we need to do is go over to, well, get this energy unit and let's go inside the alchemist's house. And let's go down and see Dr. Wagner. And he'll ask us to get him the Philosopher's Stone. And we'll be like, whatever, I guess we will. And then we go upstairs and talk with Margaret. And we talk about the future. And then we walk outside and talk about Mr. Eckard while Hugo is listening. Now there's actually a variation of this scene, which I'll try to show next time I go through it. And then we see Dana, and then we don't see Dana, and then we run back to Margaret, then we go back to her house, and we tell her that we think she's our ancestor.
Wait.
And this is very important. That's why they ask you twice. Make sure to pick this if you want to get the next ending. Or the A through C ending. And basically what happened was, Margaret explained how she gave us the comb, and she explained how, like, what she felt like someone was patting her head and making her feel alright. And that someone, we will find out who that is. Well, not really, we won't find out who it is, but they kind of infer who it probably is. Like who she thinks it is, like this feeling. So let's warp back to the future. Yeah, so she just explains that. Like usually she just gives it to you just to give it to you, but like if you do it that way, she gives it to you for another reason. Now here, I was actually thinking about dying and showing off that scene with Hugo and where he actually gets bullied, but I'm like, I'll do it next time. So, let's take the antidote, and we save ourselves, and we do finish off the chapter in this video. So in the next episode, I am going to continue with the story in chapter 6.